Are you a busy pet parent that finds it difficult to keep organized with your pet's daily care? Well, I am so glad that you clicked on this video because today we are going to be discussing how you can meal prep for pets and how you can be more organized with their daily care. Before we get started, I want to introduce myself. Hi, my name is Georgia. I am an animal educator here on YouTube. That means that I educate other owners on how to properly care for their pets. Now that you know who I am and what I do, let's get into how you can properly care for your pets and stay organized while being a busy pet parent. One of the hardest parts about being a pet parent is making sure that your animal is properly fed. It can be really hard to do so when we're super busy with things like work and school. So before we get started organizing your pet's routine, it's important that we know what is good for them nutritionally. So you need to know what your pet eats daily. You can find this out via research or talking to your vet. Now that we know what our pet eats and needs nutritionally every single day, we can now plan what they will eat every day. So I encourage you to make a grocery list depending on what your pet is, of course. If it's a reptile, you're gonna have to go to the pet store. But I encourage you to make a list of everything you need to plan and prepare your animal's food for the week. So I really like making charts to make things simpler. So here is a chart that I made for my guinea pigs. You can see that daily they need 2 leafy greens and then 1 other type of vegetable to equal a perfect salad for a guinea pig nutritionally daily. Plus pellets, of course, and Timothy hay. So if you would like, you can make a chart as well. I also encourage you to have a calendar of what you are going to be feeding. So for me, that would look like my guinea pigs need veggies daily. So of course, they need different veggies daily as well. That's another thing. So I would actually plan this out on a calendar, just saying what veggies I'm going to prepare and give to my guinea pigs that day. Now on to meal prepping food, which we do in advance for the week ahead. I'm really busy during the week, so what I do is I actually meal prep my guinea pig's food on Sunday night before my busy week. A super simple way to meal prep for your pets is to just go buy a few plastic containers, you probably have them at home, and dedicate them to certain days of the week. And it's super easy to do, just write with Sharpie on the lid, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Or if you have guinea pigs like me, I just need to chop up individual vegetables into each container, then put the meal together the day of. So for example, this is my bell pepper container. It is just an HEB plastic container that I use. I'm running low because it's towards the end of the week. But what I did is Sunday night, I went into my kitchen and I took all of the vegetables that I had gotten that day from the grocery store and I chopped them up into this container. And basically what that does is just save me time not having to cut up vegetables the day of, and so it saved me like 15 minutes in the morning, and it's amazing. All I have to do is grab my pig's bowl, fill up their 2 veggies and then their 3rd veggie, which usually is one that needs to be chopped up. And then I put it in there and that's all. I don't have to do very much. You can make this even simpler by just go ahead and put all of the veggies together and then just dump it in their bowl in the morning. A little life hack if you have a small animal or an animal that eats vegetables is you can actually buy a spring mix from the store that you give to them in the morning. So it gives you a variety of vegetables and leafy greens that you can just throw in there for them in the morning. This one has spinach in it, so beware if it does have spinach, you might have to take it out depending on which animal you have. My 3rd thing that I usually feed my pigs is parsley because it is so easy to just grab out of the bag and put in their bowl. I don't have to do very much beforehand and it's just really easy and super simple. I will say though, wash the veggies before you give them to your pets. Now, if your pet is something like a dog that eats kibble or some type of raw diet, then you might want to prepare that a little bit differently, such as the individual plastic containers labeled with the day of the week. That is going to be a lot easier for you if your animal does have a diet like that, just because putting all of the kibble and all of the stuff together wouldn't really make a difference in your pet's diet. You'd still have to scoop out the amount. So that is the way that I recommend doing it for you guys. As a busy pet parent myself, it is so nice to just be able to grab that container, put some veggies in a bowl, and give it to my guinea pigs. Now, if you have something such as reptiles, this might be a little bit different for you just because you are dealing with live insects. So another way you can meal prep for reptiles is you can actually just take the mealworm containers that they come in, because it already has pre-poked holes. You can take those and then label them with the days of the week, however many times your reptile eats. It depends on the reptile. Mine eat actually 2 to 5 times a week, right around 3 usually. And what I do is take the mealworms. I can't do this with crickets just because you just can't, but I can do it for the mealworms. So I take however many mealworms that the animal gets that day of that week, and I put it in the mealworm container, label it with what day it is, and then stick it in the fridge away from your food. And that is going to make your life so much simpler. Then all you have to do is take the insects out of the fridge, let them warm up a bit, and serve them to your reptile. Here's a little bonus tip if you are a busy pet owner like me, and that is to create a schedule for everything, for what time you feed, what time you clean, and what time you may take them outside if you have a dog or whatever. Just having a schedule, your pet is going to be happier and you are going to be happier and be so much more organized. I do this by a calendar that I keep on my desk, and it just has all the days of the week, and it's organized by my pets and what I need to do at the time that day. Bye everyone, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed today's video and learned how to stay organized while being a busy pet parent. If you did enjoy today's video, I encourage you to subscribe to learn more about how to be an awesome pet parent. I will see you guys very soon with another video. Bye!